We will start with red from Angry Bird with the beak. So this is the center part of the face with the two eyes. So here we go. We start to do a kind of a arch. This is the center of the mouth. And on top you try to do kind of a triangle that finds its way up here and down there. With a slightly indent. Bottom you do a bigger semi circle like that. You have the beak almost finished, and then to make it look long, you do like a line here. So this is already the beak, and now we start with the eyes and the eyebrow. So actually we will start with the eyebrow. You take your finger here, it's almost here, and next to it it's here. This is the starting point from your eyebrow. So you do 45-degree up line. You do a line up here, slightly to the left, bigger angle, and then you connect. This is the way it has to look for him to be a little bit tense. So you do the same thing here, much here, then almost parallel a bit further up, then you connect. This is the two eyebrows. Now the frowning is here. Yeah, so it's a continuation of that line. So 3/4 of a circle for the two eyes. It means 3/4 you already start with that. You end up here. You do the same thing on the other side. Slightly smaller. And you do a curved line here to show kind of the beginning of a human nose. In the eye, the inner eye, so another circle. You do the same thing on the other side, to the center, he's looking towards you. And then in the middle you do another one here, which will be a black one. There you can go already a bit rounder, big black. So, now we almost have the eyes finished, and you start to color the eyebrows. Go. One. Second one, because you can go quite fast. So we will do the same thing with the feathers later on. Color them in black. Here we go. Darker, just go a couple of times on top of it. Okay, so here we go. We have the face. Now we go with the body. The body is approximately that long, and half the height will be the width. Okay, so the proportion is 1 to 2 in the width and in the length. So this is the easiest way to remember the proportion. So we will start as of here. So this is the center of the head for us because he has the feathers. So we'll go from that point. We go the whole way down. Then we end up here where the feet will be. Flat. Go up. And now we'll start to do the other round. So now we go this way. There we will have the arm. We stop. So you do 2 fingers and you continue. You will see why. Continue towards the end of the eyebrow. And then you can go, if you want, through the eyebrow and then finish in a pointy way like this. You will see why. So here, and then when you have the line, you really work on it again, like that. Okay? So this is here because you have the 2 arms. He's crossing his arms. So you have to let this open here to draw the arm. Talking about the arm, what we can do it like that. And we close it. So now the body is closed. You will see afterwards. On the bottom, not to forget the second leg. Do it like that. And then we go up. So we have now the two legs, the body, the beginning of the arm. We do till here, just a line. So this is his left arm. Now for the right arm, we do it like this. Look at yourself when you cross an arm. So you do a big circle that goes up to here, pretty much. Now we'll go down and do a parallel line to here, kind of here. So here we go. This is the bottom. Here we will have the hand, so you have to come this way. And this is the continuation. So now we have his hand from that arm coming down here. And we have 3 fingers. So like this, that, and now you see. Now he's crossing his arms. Okay. We will finish the bottom with the feet. So for the feet, we will do it like that. You do a over here, another length over in one direction, and the other one here. Then you connect here, because it's up to the front. Here you do 2 legs, 2 parallel lines, a longer one towards the back. You don't see it on this one. Now you go here, and 2 smaller like that. So we already have the feet. Okay, you can see. Now we are missing the feathers on the top and on the bottom. So here we go for the feathers on the top. We have 2. We do a line up to here, you can see. And then we do a opposite line the bottom. That comes back here. You do another line here, parallel to this. You stop here, and a connection line over here. So you have the 2 feathers. Here we know that we have roughly here 3 ones, but they're a bit tricky. Those ones are tricky. So here we start with 3 lines. 1, another one, 2, and a third one like that. You will understand why. Then you do just a finger width here. You do the same thing here, a little bit longer than that one. You do here, and the same thing here. Now you can see that if you will connect this, you will have the fingers, but we don't do it like that. You will see how we do. You start like that. You come inwards, outwards, back. You do the same thing here. And you do it one more here. And on the bottom you do it like that too. This is to give a shape to the feathers. You see? They're scruffy. Now you start to color them in black, because those are black feathers. There we go. They're not entirely finished, because once they colored in black like that, you can make them a bit more scruffy. So here we go. Almost. Here, and then you will put some little lines over there for the scruffiness. So you do that. You can go a bit like the way you want. Most likely like that. Here. It's up to you. So you can see now it's scruffy. He's almost finished. The whole shape is finished. Now you can go a little bit wilder with the feathers. So just to warm up, kind of, you do here in the middle a line. It's like almost like a leaf. Do the same thing here, and now you go with lines towards the center like that. You can go over the line here, the other direction in this one, and do the same thing down here. So we already have the feathers. Now we can go for the rest of the body. So here we know that this is the direction on his head of his body feathers, and here we go like that. For a couple of our old cartoons, if you have followed our tutorial, you can see we do this like that. A little bit more lines up here because the feathers are longer on the arms, I mean, in this case the wings, and here we go, the same thing here. It's really up to you how much you want to do this. So, and then you put another line here just to make the curve. So you do the same thing over here, not too strong here, and then you go a bit stronger here on the arm / wings, and here not too much, here a bit like that, and on the legs here's again a little bit more feathers. It's really up to you to do so. And do the rest of the body. Always go in the direction. You can also do pretty much everywhere. And you do this kind of the direction of the belly. So here you now have all the feathers. So you can do also now the lines on the feet. So those are kind of little circles. I mean, not really not fully finished circles, but little curves, let's say. So these are the feet. And now to make him looking really much more concentrated, you do a line here. In this case, you can do it like the way you want. And the closer you come with the eyebrow to the pupil, the more angry he looks like. So you can go, it's up to you now, you can do the finishing like that. You do another line, just goes a bit more around it. So emphasize the black line, the outer line of his eye. So you can see. He is right. Finished.